Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy.
Yeah!
Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Wednesday edition of Social Happy Hour with yours truly, Peter Madrigal. I am happy to be live today. Actually, I feel like the quarantine has officially ended, and everyone has gone back to work or back to a job or is doing something other than just sitting around and watching me on YouTube or Instagram. It's very, very, very interesting time right now. Now that I think about it, it's a very, very, very weird time in history. That being said, that's a segue to what we're going to be talking about today. It's Hump Day Wednesday, but I'm also calling it Very Weird Wednesday. That's what today's topic is. We guessed it already. That's what today's topic is. And I'm probably going to talk about some weird proclivities that I have as far as me as an individual goes. And then I'm also going to be talking to whoever wants to come on about some of their weird tendencies. But other than that being said, it is a weird time in general. All right. To tell you the truth, it is a very weird Wednesday, and it feels like everyone's kind of gone back to their normal lives, which is a good thing, because now that we're out of quarantine, I'm like, okay, so what do I do now? You know what I mean? It's like one of those wow, okay, so everyone's kind of going about their lives. It's very interesting. That being said, I will say a few things about me as far as being a weird person. First off, that commercial that was just shown, that Geico commercial, those things to me are very weird, but it's kind of like the way my mind works sometimes. And you kind of go into those depths and you kind of start thinking like, what if we were to just throw something like this or this into a movie? I've always been weirded out by those Geico commercials, by the way. They were like, something out of like a stoner's head, And then after that, if they throw anything away, let's say that garbage bin is very valuable for a lot of other companies that end up going through Geico's trash and using some of their thrown away commercials. That's what Geico reminds me of. Like they give ideas to everybody else. And the weirder you get, the weirder, the more traction you can get. That's why I want to do this weird Wednesday over here. I'm sorry I'm not wearing anything weird, but red is pretty weird for me because I'm always in black. That being said, weird proclivities for me. I like imagining a lot of stuff. I'm always like dressing like a pirate. Usually, next weird Wednesday, I'm gonna have to come on as a pirate and really like rev things up over here, because that'll be hilarious if I do that. That's not a bad idea. I will be. Stay tuned. That'll be something interesting. But yeah, let me know about your weird proclivities. I want to hear all about them. I want to make it today like very, very weird, especially with the time we're living in and we're coming out of, essentially. I started this thing 15 weeks ago, and it was raining and it was dark outside, and I was kind of drunk when I started doing this, and no one had anything to do 15 weeks ago. And now all of a sudden everyone wants to get outside, which is kind of what I want to do. I kind of want to go to the beach now and have an awesome day. I mean, I still have a job. I think we might be opening up Sir, so that'll be very interesting for the duration of this show. You'll have to probably follow me around Sir Restaurant, and because I'll have to go live there while I'm working. Anyway, that being said, Johnny, how are we doing today? Are you being weird?
Did you call? Did you call me?
Yeah, I did. How's it going?
Are we live?
Yeah, we are.
Holy shit! I'm tidying up the office because it's hump day, so I had to clean the office. You know, I'm back to work and getting stuff done. This is crazy. Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Just want to make sure everything's
Johnny, you got like quite the setup over there.
Oh yeah. It's, you know, if honestly, if these walls can talk, this is my home office, and I actually edited a small show that nobody's probably ever heard of called The Jerry Springer Show from this office.
No one's ever heard of that. I don't know what that is. That's very weird. Okay, so tell me.
Isn't that very weird? That's a very weird thing.
What's one of the weirdest things that has happened on The Jerry Springer Show?
Oh, I can't tell you that. You know what? I haven't thought of Springer for a long time because I did it in 2000 to 2010, and you know, there were some very, very weird things on that show that you can think of, that you could probably imagine or probably saw, but there's also a lot of weird things that happen behind the scenes that nobody's ever heard of or will ever see. Yeah. So anyway, crazy stuff.
That's all you're gonna give us?
I gotta think about that. I wasn't prepared to say that I edited Jerry Springer Show from this office here. But yeah, if these walls could talk.
I got an idea. What is the weirdest thing that happened to you on your last movie that you made?
The weirdest thing that happened on my last movie day.
On the last movie that you made.
On the last movie that we made.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm thinking about the one I did in Chicago. Now, well, this wasn't the last movie that we made, but the one that's up on Amazon now is the very last day. They were trying to get too many scenes in, and we were fighting. This wasn't really weird. This is just the situation that happened. So I guess it wasn't weird, but it was weird to me at the time because we just ran out of time. But yeah, we ran out of time because of lighting, because we shot a dinner scene overnight, probably that lasted about 10, 11 different nights. So we filmed from 8, 9 o'clock at night till dawn. So it was.
So you were trying to get done with like 5 different scenes at once? That's crazy.
There was a lot of different scenes, and we ran out of time because we added an extra few different scenes because we ended up getting Armand Asante I think 1 or 2 more days, so we added some fun stuff, and we did have the Reverend Schnorr in the film as well. So he was actually marrying. It's called In Between Engagements. It's about a group of it's about a group of friends. We should be talking about this on Movie Monday, but I guess we could talk a little bit here. It's about a group of friends who get together for a crazy dinner night that thought it was an engagement that turned into a wedding because the brother is nuts and the other brother and all the friends they all got together and just crazy things happened inside of this one house. So Reverend Schnorr, we had Asante. It was a comedy. It's like a Woody Allen type of a comedy, but a lot of different crazy stuff happened. But yeah, the craziest, not the weirdest, but the craziest was that we tried to do too much on the last day. And that was it because we were renting this big mansion, and the people were coming back that morning. So, and we had a big. I'm not gonna do a spoiler alert, but we had a big fight in the middle of the show. In the middle of the movie, I mean. Geez, I'm going back and forth between TV and movies. In the middle of the movie, we had a big fight, and the dining room table got ruined, and this, that, all part of the movie. not the crew and the cast got in a fight. It was all part of the movie. But anyway, you got to see the movie. You got to see the movie.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll have to put a link in that for the movie because I want to check that out. Actually, one of the weirdest things that ever happened to me was when I was on set for Vanderpump Rules, and it was, I mean, that actually, tell you the truth, behind the scenes, there's been a lot of weird shit. Well, we can go into later. I'll have to write a book about this whole thing. I mean, stay tuned for that. You might have to come back for me talking about this behind the scenes stuff. But one of the funniest things that happened to me was during season 1 of Vanderpump Rules. I was doing the interviews, the talking to camera about a scene that was going on, and the scene that like popped back into my mind actually just now. It happened just now because I was retweeting or re-Instagramming a story that someone posted of me at the Chippendales live show, right?
Okay.
And at the Chippendales. Okay. So I'm like watching Chippendales. I'm like looking at myself like, wait, what was going on? What was going through my mind 10 years ago when I was in front of that Chippendales live show in Vegas, right? It's kind of hilarious looking back on stuff like this. But the woman that was sitting right next to me, she's all like, "You're one of the strippers, aren't you?" And me back then, I was not in like super great shape like I am today. Like, you know, back then I was like, I don't want to take my shirt off. But in the interview, I started like unbuttoning my shirt and all that stuff and going, and it was very like surreal. It was very interesting how I was willing to do it there, but I didn't want to like have anything to do with the Chippendales show. And that was like, that's a weird thing, but I can get weirder.
What were you doing again? What was that little thing that you just did?
No, I want some titties in my face tonight. By the way, me saying I need some titties in my face, that was like, I don't know where that came from. I just wanted to say it, and then all of a sudden it became one of my catchphrases. So there you go. So sue me.
I love it.
Don't sue me.
Yeah. Don't sue anybody. But yeah, I think that was pretty funny.
I will say though, I do have a proclivity to go to strip clubs every time I'm in Vegas. So I cannot wait for Vegas to open because I want to go to Sapphire again. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Where was this?
Sapphire. I always go to Sapphire while I'm in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to one of those.
What is the weirdest thing that you've gone through during the quarantine, Johnny? Before we get out of here, I'm curious.
I doing this with you is kind of pretty weird.
Yeah, I
never thought I'd be doing this with hanging out doing a live with you. I'm always the behind the scenes guy, not really one that's talking. Remember when we were talking about doing this? We were at the Grove, I think, sipping on some rosé all day, and you were like, "Yeah, you should come on with me, and we could just kind of go back and forth." I'm secretly thinking to myself, "Nah, that didn't happen. I ain't doing that. I'm not. I'm behind the scenes guy now." But here we are. So that's kind of freaking weird.
Yeah, exactly. I think that the weirdest thing that's happened to me during the quarantine, and I'm gonna keep on going, so it's gonna get kind of weirder. But was doing the live as well. Like starting this was kind of weird, you know. Yeah. Starting Peterific Slots was also pretty weird. Serendipitous.
Very serendipitous. And being that you're talking about Peterific Slots, tell them where they can go download it.
Go download my app. We're putting the link in the bio. The link is actually in my Instagram bio. So go download the app. It's Celebrity Slots. We have a plethora of different games. We have Natalie Eva Marie. We have me. We have Amber Rose. We have Dennis Rodman. We have Derek Lewis is coming up next. We have Food God. So go download the game, play the game, win some prizes. It's amazing. Every day we actually have a $50 Amazon gift card that you can go and win in the daily tournament. So why not? Go try your luck. Just keep on spinning that wheel and win that $50 Amazon gift card every day. Cheers, baby.
Love that. Someone was asking the link to join us. If you guys want to join us, I put the link in the comments. So scroll up and down the comments. It's in there, and you can join us live here. That being said, Peter, what day is it?
It is Hump Day. It is Wednesday. It is Hump Day Wednesday.
Hump Day Wednesday. So let's get this started. Bring some people in from the green room, shall we?
Sure, sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I've gone on.
What day it is? Guess 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 what day it is?
Hump Day.
Okay, let's go.
It's Hump Day. Say hi to Linda.
It is Hump Day.
Hey,
Hi, Linda. How you doing?
good. How are you? I'm so sorry I came in late. I was walking dogs and I lost track of time. I apologize, but whenever I think of Hump Day, remember that camel commercial? Was that Geico?
That
Or
was Geico. That was
Yeah,
Geico.
didn't they-
And here's the thing for me and Geico. I'm like, I look at a Geico commercial and I've often talked to my brother about it. And I look at one of those and I'm just like, where do they come up with this shit? You know?
they're
Where does-
brilliant. It's brilliant.
I don't know if there's
Uh-oh.
so much
Guess
brilliance
what
as I-
day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's Hump Day.
Woo-woo!
Oh my God, that's so brilliant. Whoever came up with that
Yeah,
deserves a raise. That
Hump
is so
Day.
brilliant.
So
And you know what other commercial is brilliant? Is State Farm, the Jake from State Farm.
Oh yeah, Jake from State Farm. That's hilarious. Jake
The
from State
first
Farm's
one.
really
That
funny.
that one is oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, to me, it's like either it's Geico up here, and then right under them is Old Spice, because the Old Spice commercials are actually really, really interesting as well. But Geico,
Yeah.
it's like I was saying in my opening little monologue. Geico, I think that they have like so many ideas, right? And they're tossing them around. You know, they're writing
Yeah.
them down, they're tossing them around, and the ones that don't get used, they throw in the trash can. And then a company like, I don't know, name a company, the Liberty Mutual, they'll come around and they'll search the trash of Geico to find, like, oh, let's use this commercial. That's what they do. It's kind of that's my weird thinking.
Probably. Somebody else's idea can be someone else's trash, can be somebody else's treasure. But
Exactly.
hey, what are you drinking?
I am drinking, actually, I know it's Wine Wednesday, but I'm drinking tequila because I need some of this because I'm talking about weird shit right now. So I kind of just want to I want to talk about let's get weird today. What is the weirdest thing that's happened to you, Linda, during this quarantine? Go.
Gosh, I can't think of anything weird, but what's the coolest thing is chatting with you on Instagram and on here. That's one of the
Okay, all
cooler
right.
things
That's
that's
cool.
happened.
I'm talking weird. I'm talking like, did something happen? Like, I don't know. Because I'm like,
My life is pretty dull. I mean, I fell down a few rabbit holes with Instagram, and I did start binge watching Vanderpump Rules on. Dude, I can't think of anything weird. I can't. My life is. I don't. Oh gosh, I can't even make up something good. I don't know.
So you just kind of like you. So the weirdest thing that's happened to you is chatting with me.
I didn't say it was weird. I said it was cool.
Okay, all right. I mean, weird, cool. It's kind of awesome. So your entire life during this quarantine has been fucking sitting on the couch doing nothing. And watching
in the month
Vanderpump Rules on TV.
in the month of April, though, due to the nature of my job, I did have the whole month off. I got paid to sit on my ass.
Well, that's not weird. That's kind of like
It's not weird. No, it's pretty flippin' awesome. Like I said, I don't have anything weird for you, man. I wish I had something weird. I can't think of anything weird.
Okay, so what are you drinking right now? I want to know what you're drinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this out of you, Linda. I'm gonna get this out of you. Let's take a shot at
Well,
tequila right
gee,
now.
take a wild guess. Take a wild flipping
Wine.
guess.
You're drinking wine.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
you
want
know
to take. Do you have any do you have any hard alcohol right now?
I don't drink hard alcohol. The only time I drink, dude, okay, I don't drink hard alcohol. The only time I drink anything like with vodka is like chocolate martinis. I love chocolate martinis, and I'll have the occasional margarita. But man, 99.9% of the time, it's wine, man.
There we go. I love that.
It's the Rosé Pinot Grigio. Huh?
What bottle is that? I need a bottle of that. I need to try that.
Oh, it's called Rosé Pinot Grigio. It's from one of the local wineries from where I live.
Oh, wow.
They just celebrated their it's called Cask 307. Can you go? They just celebrated their first year anniversary. And it's just up the road for me, and it's a new favorite. I'm kind of going on a rosé buying binge right now. Like I have more wine than food in my refrigerator. I swear to God.
I have more wine than any. I have more alcohol in general than anything else in my house.
But I'm not a lush. I am not a lush. One bottle of wine, one glass of wine a night, man. I'm just watch Vanderpump Rules, and I'm on season 6, and life is good.
My hair is a different cut in that episode, in that season 5 and 6.
What was that?
My hair is not long in 5 and 6.
Yeah, you're all clean shaven, got short hair, man. I don't recognize you. Wow.
No one
like,
does. No one
what?
does. Yeah, no one does. I also was like really heavy during those. I was really heavy during those seasons. I'm like,
you were not heavy. You were not heavy. Please stop it.
Actually, I'm my own worst judge. I think that I'm.
We all are. We all are our own worst critic, man. People see us differently than we see ourselves. No, you look great then. You look great now. I mean,
Thank you, Linda.
Well,
How is
I
everything
don't ask kiss, man. No, I'm serious. No, and I mean, well, does the camera really add weight? Is that true, or is that just like a?
It's true. It's true. It makes you look bigger.
Does it really?
Yeah,
wow.
those professional cameras. When you're on a TV show, you look bigger. It's true.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is.
My own worst critic. I really am my own worst critic. I will say that. I criticize myself big time.
Take it easy on yourself, man. Take it easy. What's going on? You're cool.
My brother.
You're cool.
So you're in Ohio right now, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what is like the weirdest thing that the Ohio government is trying to tell you guys to do? The state.
It's not really weird. It's just comparing Ohio and California, it's like apples and oranges, but
yeah, exactly. That's why I want to know this.
Yeah. Ohio is very conservative. Well, this today, the Vice President Pence went to a auto plant today, and the governor, our Republican governor, didn't join him because he's trying to honor the social distancing and all that. Actually, he's been kind of Cuomo and Gavin, as far as shutting things down and reopening things, and so nothing really weird, gosh, dude, I can't think of anything weird. I'm sorry. When I come up with something weird, I'll let you know.
Well, for instance, over here in California, we are opening everything, which is I see the numbers, from 15 weeks ago till now. So I know people are enjoying their lives at this point. So, but my point with all that is we're reopening. We reopened the gym, and so I go to the gym, and I've already been chased. I've been chased out yesterday. So I bought this really, really advanced mask, and I look like I'm in the movie Mortal Kombat. So now I'm just that's weird.
You're wearing
to
a
me.
mask in the gym?
Wearing a mask while I work out is very, very weird to me.
How do you breathe?
Breathe.
How do you? I see. I don't, man. I do everything else. I social distance. I wipe down the machine twice. No, man, I can't breathe while working out. Oh my God, no, I can't do that.
It's
an option, but that's something I don't choose to do. I mean, I wear a mask everywhere else if they want me to. I'm not wearing a mask, but I can't imagine. I mean, you're already trying to sweat. You're trying to. I mean, the mask is already hot anyway. I mean, ugh. But
I mean, I should
yeah,
probably use these. I have some cards that say that I need to not be wearing a mask. Boom. But I still wear a mask. I'm serious. I have a card that says I can't be wearing a mask. So I guess that's kind of weird too.
yeah, man. If I come up with any weird stuff, I'll let you know, man. But what constitutes weird though? I mean, is it kind of like a
Something
I
out
don't
of the
know.
ordinary. Something that's happened to you that's out of the ordinary. I can go on and on about this, but I'm saving stories for weeks on end.
Oh gosh, well,
Yeah.
if anything weird happens to me, you'll be the second person to know because I'll be the first.
I'm gonna have a Mortal Kombat movie night myself, and one of the comments I just saw was a Mortal Kombat movie night. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat movie night. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna try.
I don't play. The only video games I played like the old school video games like Pac-Man and pinball machines. What is it? Space Invaders. I'm old school when it comes. I'm not up in all this new stuff. I'm very vintage, I guess you could say.
Yeah, there you go. I love it.
But
well, Linda, it was amazing talking to you. I hope to talk to you again. This has been quite a privilege. I will say that.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Well, it's my.
You're welcome, of course.
The pleasure was all mine.
Awesome. I love it.
All right, take care.
And thank you for
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye, Linda.
All right.
Oh. Okay. Wow, I'm getting wasted today. Whew.
Come on,
I'm trying to bite my tongue about certain things, but I'm just like, oh, do I want to talk about it?
Well, we have some more people in the green room. They're coming in, so you want to bring the next person in?
Sure, yeah, let's go. Let's bring them in.
Okay. I've never seen
Weird Wednesday, Hump Day Wednesday. We're going to make this weird today. Boom.
Never seen this person before. Haven't seen this person before, but we're going to see what they have to say. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Guess what day it is? 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 Guess what day it is?
Hey, I'm back, bitches.
Long time no see.
This gets fucking weird.
Long time no see, Tristan.
Long time no see. How are you guys?
Oh, good, Tristan. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Clearly, I'm feeling loose.
There we go.
Oh, this is my small dog, you guys. He wanted to say hi really quickly. Milo.
Tell me, Tristan. There we go. What's the dog's name?
His name's Milo.
Milo.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Milo. So,
Milo.
Listen, real quick, during this quarantine, what is the weirdest thing that has happened to you?
Oh, wait
Oh
a
my
minute.
God.
Wait a minute. I got a phone call, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back in.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
So, what's the weirdest thing that's happened to me? There's been a plethora of weird shit that's happened throughout this entire quarantine. Honestly, I could list them all. But the most recent thing that I thought was so bizarre, it was last weekend, actually. This happened like 100 yards up the road from Sur, actually. I'm walking down the road back to my car. Yeah. And there's this guy. He's a very, very large man, like 6'5", like 360 pounds, like a beast, dude. And he's just like just peeing. He's just like pissing in the middle of the fucking, not even in the middle of the world, like not even trying to hide it, not even like he's in an alley or behind a tree or even, you know, a stop sign, like in the middle of the world.
So he just wait, hold on. If I'm catching you correctly, what road was this? Was this on Robertson or was this on Santa Monica?
Robertson.
So he just like went into the gutter of Robertson and whipped out his dick and started peeing in the gutter.
Oh no, yeah, literally. Like whipped it all the way out. I mean, my God, there wasn't much to see, okay? It was a little bit frightening, but Jesus Christ, it was there. It was there, you know? And it's like, you'd like to at least think that, you know, if you're gonna
I'm talking about.
I know, right? If you would think that if you're gonna at least expose yourself in the middle of West Hollywood, you should at least, Jesus Christ, not be such a sight for sore eyes, right? But whatever. Anyway, so
you gotta play with them a little bit before you start peeing, right?
That's what I'm saying. No, right? I mean, you can't just whip it out like that. You got to freaking, you know, get that shit prepped first. My God, man. So we walking, and he starts like, he's like, get out of here, I'm peeing here, just nothing to see here, something like that. And I'm like, okay, this is obviously like a mentally unokay person. So like, I'm not gonna freaking, you know, continue to interact. So I'm like, okay, excuse me. I'm like, whatever. Okay, enjoy, you know, your urination. And then he starts like, when I say galloping, I mean like galloping. And like I said, this is like a brute of a man. I'm like, yo, holy fucking shit right now. Like, what the hell? So he starts, you know, like approaching us, like accosting me basically. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. And like literally still like his pants are fucking down. His like chode is like flopping in the wind. It's so gross.
Tristan. Quick question. Back up. Okay.
Yeah.
So hold on. Did he look like he was homeless, or did he look like he was, you know, had a legit job and all that good shit?
I mean, I don't know if he looked like he has a legitimate job. It looks like there is a possibility that he could be employed. I would say that, because he was on North Robertson drinking. I mean, I don't know what the level of what this man's employment could possibly be if he's fucking pissing in the middle of the road.
Did he look homeless though? That's the question that I'm looking at. Did he look
homeless? No, he did not look homeless. He looked like a very drunk patron of the neighborhood. Okay, so yeah, did not look like he was homeless. So, which, yeah, that's what made it even worse, right? So then he runs up to us. He like runs up to us, and he's like, I don't know, waving his arms. He's apologizing, sorry, whatever. And then he like went to give a high five, something like that. My friend was like, oh no, bro, like I got you right here. And then he wanted me to do it too, right? And I'm like, dude, like I'm not amused. Like, obviously I'm not amused. I don't want to touch you. Please just like back the fuck up, dude, right? And he's like, do it. He's like, don't be a dick, do it. Like literally with his elbow like in my face. And I motioned to it, but I didn't actually touch him. And he's like, I said do it. And then he like runs up to me. And at this point, I'm like literally in front of the Sir Lounge. And he like runs up to me, and my friend had to like put, gum in between us. Cause I'm like, bro, don't touch me. Like straight up, don't fucking touch me, or else you're about to have like a whole issue out here besides your small ass dick. Okay? Like seriously, back the fuck up. So yeah, it was bizarre. That was some weird shit.
Dude.
Yeah.
Did he end up like kind of leaving you guys, or like,
eventually
keep pursuing?
No, he eventually left. After that, he like eventually left.
Oh my god, dude! Now that's a weird story. That's one for the record books. That is a fucking weird story. That is great. That's good TV, baby.
Oh please, dude, that's my life.
Man. See, okay, so I haven't gone through anything that weird during this quarantine, but I've had people come into the restaurant. For instance, I had this one guy who came into the restaurant, and he started telling all my friends, "Oh, I'm business partners with Peter." Now I'm like looking at this guy like, "Who the hell are you?" What is wrong with this person? And I had a bunch of people like one of Sheena's friends come up to me and tell me like, "Yeah, that guy's a weirdo." But he was telling everybody that he was business partners with me. So I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because
hang on
that type of stuff happens.
Like
some people are crazy.
I never did that. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, go ahead. I was fine.
No, dude. Yeah. There's crazy people out there.
Weird Wednesdays over here, hump day.
Yo, Weird Wednesdays. Yeah, there's weird people out there, dude. There's weird fucking people out there. And especially in LA, are you kidding me?
Well, I find it funny because everyone, there's a lot of people out here that want to get involved in the business and are actors, so they want to express themselves. But my goodness, I mean, like I'm one of those type of guys who likes to express himself. But wow, sometimes like a story like this goes a long way for me, dude.
A long way, yeah. Not like, that thing that guy was pulling out in front of everybody. Let me just continue to reiterate that, okay?
So hold on. Was he proud of himself?
He sure wasn't ashamed. I'll tell you that much. I mean, my God, if you're just kind of out there, letting it all hang out, and I mean, it was the fact that he like literally turned his body like he wanted it, and I'm just like, for what reason?
Dude, okay, so he turned his body like as if like, yeah,
like, oh yeah, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Yes, it was. Oh God, it was so embarrassing for his life and for his soul. I'm just like, I wish I would have had it to like been on recording, dude, so that guy could have sobered up and like his whole life could have just smacked him in the face.
You put this whole thing on your
my YouTube.
That would have been hilarious, dude. Of course, you blur out the part, but like everything else, because people would get it. But that would have been funny as hell, dude.
See, that honestly, in a moment like that, when I'm kind of like not frightened, but like on guard, like alert, you know what I mean? I don't think to pull out my phone because I'm like, well, I need this guy to seriously get away from me right now. Like, it was such an invasion.
But I think that goes for pretty much everybody. I mean, that I may be wrong, but like for instance, for me, if I was in that type of situation, I wouldn't think to do that either.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, what is happening? Should I get my phone out and record this? Because this is hilarious. Right,
exactly. But you never, and because like, okay, so back in Texas where I was like really, really well known and I was kind of like a celebrity and things like that, I would have not frequently, but every once in a while, these just really bizarre interactions that would just frighten me. Like I was just sitting in my car one time and some complete stranger, I didn't even know this person, walked up to me and knocked on my window and wanted me to roll down the window and it was just, oh my God, so fucking crazy. And I've had people just come up to me in person and like, you've experienced this, I know for a fact, but when I was at this after party for this fashion show, I was up on stage and I was recording and I come down and this group of women, they just charged me and just like, that feeling when like there's people who you don't know and like, you don't know who these people are, what their intentions could be, whatever. There is that split second when you're like, yo, whoa, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And sometimes it's not in a protected environment. Like, when I'm at SUR, it's kind of protected. It's like, I got security or whatever, Plus, I'm a big guy. I can take care of myself. But when people, like, charge me, like, when I'm by myself, I'm like, guarded. You know what I mean? I totally get it. I understand completely. I actually had an encounter one time. I was going through the Trader Joe's over here on La Brea and 3rd, right? And this guy almost hit me. And then he blamed me and he started flicking me off. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? And then he started chasing me down 3rd Street. It was crazy. I put the pedal to the metal, man. I was going.
Dude.
And I'll never forget it because like the guy was like, he literally was coming up from like side to side and he was all like, fuck you. I was like, what is happening? Why is this guy in such a pissed off mood? Of course, he like later on, he just kind of like let it go because I lived in Koreatown at the time. So I was gunning it. But man, it was like this guy, like he came up to my window while I was at a stop sign and started trying to hit my window. I was like, with his he had this giant ring on his finger. He just started punching the window. I was like,
holy
what
shit.
is wrong with these? Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, dude, that happens. Yeah, I mean, people in California can get really aggressive like that. That happened to me one time too, out in Westlake. I was in a parking lot, and this guy was just sitting like idle and just taking forever. So I just went around him, not like aggressively, not anything, but whatever. I just go around him. This dude gets. I mean, we're literally in like a shopping mall, fucking Gelson's, like people all around, like literally. This guy, like 85 miles per hour, zooms around me, turns into the middle of the whatever the fuck, blocks me off completely, gets out of his car, like steam out of his nose, his eyes popping out of his fucking head, like getting ready to look like he wanted to smash my like windshield in. I was like, bro, what the fuck, dude? I peeled out of there so fucking quick. You have no idea. Okay. Woo, and last week, this same deal happened. There was 2 cars. I was in the parking lot, and there was 2 cars like this, and they were both blocking the intersection. And I just did a little beep, like just hey, like because I looked in the guy's mirror, and I could see that he was on his phone. He just wasn't like aware that he was blocking, right? Like, and I gave him time, and I'm like, hey, he doesn't know. So I was like beep, and he looks up, and he goes or whatever, and he starts pulling forward, and then the people in the car next to him start screaming at me, and I couldn't see them, and I have like limousine tint on my car. It's like I'm blacked out, right? So I eventually can see them like waving at me. I pull down. He's like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm talking to you. He's like, bitch. He's like, you want to be fucking hard in your Mercedes Benz? He's like, you think you're fucking cool? I'll get out there. I'll beat your fucking ass right now, bitch. I was like, whoa. I was like, dog, are you fucking crazy? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, yo, guess what, bitch? So am I. Get the fuck out if you're about it then, okay? I was like, I'm fucking crazy too,
I
dog.
love it.
Oh yeah, so they fucking got scared as shit. He takes a freaking 7-Eleven Big Gulp, some shit like that, and like throws it at my car, and then they drove off. Oh my god, I was so pissed.
Convertible or any windows open because that would have destroyed your interior.
Dude, I was so pissed. You have no idea. So I experienced shit like that.
Well, that's why I have to be in the mood to like put because I have a convertible, so I have to be in the mood to put my top down, or it has to be early in the morning because the crazies aren't out early in the morning. You know what I mean? Oh
God, yes. You can't drive around like middle of the day with your top down, dude. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ! Man, you're gonna have a big old come in splash all over my leather seats. It's gonna be hilarious. Straight up. You just look. I feel like if you're in well known in the public eye, whatever you want to call it, and you kind of do that stuff, you're looking for attention. Like you're making yourself a target at some point. So it's like, hell no, you can't do that shit. And like, how are you even surprised if someone would to throw some shit across your freaking windshield? It's like, oh well.
Exactly.
Dude.
Kristen, this has been awesome, dude. Come on.
Likewise.
You're fucking amazing, bro.
You too, Peter. You too, man. Thank you again for having me on.
You're welcome.
All right, talk to you soon.
See you, my man. Thanks for coming on.
Later, Johnny. Anytime.
Take care.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. He's got some stories, huh?
Woo, baby. That was a... Oh, man. I love stories, bro. I love
We need to follow him around with a camera, maybe. I mean, that would be fun.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. The next time I go out, I'm gonna call up Kristen and I'm gonna tell him, "Hey, come on out. Let's do some videotaping. While we're out and about. That would be funny. That would be hilarious."
Absolutely. So we have a friend who can talk with you. I hope she has a nice little weird story on topic, but if she doesn't, this is her first time, I think, coming on. So let's give her a big Hump Day welcome. Can we?
Guess what day it is? 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 Guess what day it is?
Hump Day.
Hi, Lynette. How you doing?
I'm gonna let you.
How's it going? Where are you calling from?
How are you? We have like a bad connection. It sounds like New Jersey.
You're in Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay, got it. Oh, I say Jersey. I don't know.
West Milford.
Is that the right terminology? Me saying Jersey?
You can say New Jersey, Jersey. It's the same thing.
I love that. I love it. Okay, cool. Awesome. New Jersey. So, Lynette, we're talking about weird shit today. Weird stuff. I mean, like, we want to get weird. What is the weirdest thing that's happened to you during quarantine? I want to know.
I don't know. I know something weird happened today. So I went to do my laundry. So I'm sitting in the parking lot and I'm minding my own business and I'm in the car and I see one of my friends, so she works in the laundromat, she's talking to this guy and she called out to me but I was on my phone on my headset And then all of a sudden, the guy comes over to my car and he sits inside and he's like, "Hi, Brenda." I'm like, "You have the wrong car." He's like, "Oh, shit, sorry." I have a punch buggy. So his friend has a punch buggy too, and he was waiting for her, and I guess he thought I was her, and he just truly jumped in the car, opened the door, like, and I'm like, what the hell?
You know what? That's funny because like I have a 2-door car right now. When I had a 4-door a couple of years back, I had someone jump in and thought I was an Uber driver. Maybe they thought you were an Uber driver too. I mean, like, has that ever happened? Because like I had someone literally jump into my car and I was like, "Excuse, what? Who the hell are you?" And they're like, "Oh, aren't you my Uber?" I'm like, "Dude, you gotta check the license plate, bro." You know? Because I was waiting for a friend of mine. I was parked there waiting for a friend of mine, and some random dude just jumped in the back seat. I was like, "Excuse me." And actually, you know what's funny is that they've done that sketch on a couple of different shows, and I'm like, "That's happened to me," you know?
No, I think I don't know if it was, I would say it was weird, but a little bit embarrassing. I was waiting for a friend, and I ended up doing the same thing that the guy did to me. So I ended up getting in the car, but it wasn't her. And then when I realized it after I sat in the car, and, oh, sorry. At first, it took me a few seconds, and then he said, "Excuse me, do I know you?" And I was like, "Oh, oops, sorry."
That happened to me at a club too. I approached a girl that I thought was my friend, right? And I saw her and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And she's all like, "Who the hell are you?" And then I looked closer and I was like, "Okay, that's not my friend." And I kind of like just like walk like that, you know? It's bad. Hey,
Yeah,
Lynette.
Something else happened to me, but I can't say it. So
Huh?
it's I can't. It's too much. I can't say. Something else happened, but I can't say it. It was very
Come on,
weird and
know,
a little bit embarrassing.
Let me know, Lynette.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
Can you give me the PG
I'm not
version?
embarrassed about it, but
Can you give me the PG version of it?
can I give you what?
The PG version. Not the rated
all I
R,
can tell you
the PG.
All I can tell you, Q-tip. That's all I can tell you.
Wait, what?
My
Wait,
son and my daughter are
that?
laughing. All I can tell you, it has to do with a Q-tip.
I want to know.
I can't tell you, no.
Oh, come on!
I had to call the doctor so I can tell you.
I want to know, Q-tip. Okay.
I know the doctor, after he hung up with me on the phone, he was like, "What?" Yeah. So you could just imagine. Yeah.
I want to know this.
That was the weirdest.
That
was the weirdest thing that happened to me.
All I know is that something weird happened with a Q-tip, and I want to know what that is. I'm dying to know now. A Q-tip.
It's too graphic for this. I can't even begin to tell you. Yeah, but I think that was first time something ever happened to me like that. I just thought that maybe I will try and experiment because I didn't know what else to do. No sexual stuff, but and I was like so worried and nervous because I couldn't find it, and I had to FaceTime my daughter-in-law, and it's just a hot mess. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think that's the weirdest thing that happened to me this quarantine.
That's awesome though. That's amazing. It's so bad, everybody, that she can't talk about it. That's how bad it is. That's awesome. That's what we're looking for on Weird Wednesdays, because I'm going to keep on going with stories about me being weird and weird shit. Okay. And you're going to have to keep on tuning in to find out my weird stuff.
Yeah, I want to hear your weird stories.
You're going to have to keep on tuning in, Lynette. You're going to have to do that.
What are you drinking? Tequila? Because I'm not red yet. I'm having vodka.
I finished a bottle of tequila. Ooh. Oof.
Dulce
Yeah.
Vida.
Have you ever seen the movie Indiana Jones?
Yes.
Okay, the Raiders of the Lost Ark. So I made a joke with some of my buddies because I'm doing a new podcast called Madrigal at the Movies with Rob and Rob. And I made a joke. I was all like, if I was going against Marion, who's the love interest for Indy, I could drink her under the table. It's true. I could.
Well, really?
Oh, yeah. It's bad, though. It's really bad. I'm not even drunk right now. I drank half this bottle and it's finished, and I'm not even. I mean, I'm a little buzzed, but I'm feeling great.
You're not drunk.
Huh?
You think you're not drunk. When you're
I'm
done
not drunk.
with the show now, when you're done with the live show and then you try to get up from the chair, you're like, oh, you're going to be all woodsy, walking everywhere. Like, oh, I am kind of really kind of a little tipsy there. You're feeling it. You're feeling it.
I'm good.
Have you ever have you ever drank liquor and then went to work out?
No. Because here's the thing. When I'm working out, I like to concentrate. So I'm like lifting heavy weights and then cardio, and then lifting heavy weights and then cardio. That way I can get about 30 minutes of cardio in a day, you know?
Yeah, I one time I went to work out drunk, and me and my friends, and it was like my second time at the gym, and there was an instructor doing some type of class, and a step class. So we had that step in front of us, and I ended up, it was funny. I ended up knocking down at least 3 people from their steps because I was like, I thought I was okay, but I wasn't okay. So when I was trying to do the step thing and I went to turn around, I turned, but I tripped, and I took like 3 people with me. Like everybody was on the floor. It was a mess. Yeah.
That's weird though. That's the type of stuff I'm looking for on this episode of the show. Very weird Wednesday on this hump day. Very weird Wednesday. I hear you're a fan of Vanderpump Rules. Is that correct?
What? Oh, yes. I'm a big fan of Vanderpump Rules.
Have you watched since the first season?
I watched every season from season 1 to season 8.
Oh, I love that. Peter wants more of that.
I love.
What's your favorite? Like, who's your favorite character? And what's your favorite season in general? Like, you know, that now that you've seen all of them, what do you like? Who's your favorite?
To be honest, I mean, I love you, Peter. You're the best.
Thank you.
I love Sheena.
Sheena's awesome. She is great.
Her. I always write to her like little things on Instagram, and she always responds to me. She'll either hit like. But I love you. You're so, chill.
Thank you.
Not like other people. You're on their show and you think your shit don't stink, but you're not like that.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, it's different for me because, like, I'm very chill, and being a Hispanic man, usually we're really hot-headed, right? We really are. But no, I'm the opposite of that. It's very interesting.
Yeah, but I loved all the seasons.
Thank you.
Last season, it was okay. It wasn't like, I like the season with Jax is a mess. I love him though, but he's a mess.
Jax has changed though. I mean, like, I saw Jax on Sunday, and Jax, he's like, and all of a sudden, like, it's so different. He's like gardening and planting seeds, and I'm serious. Like, he's like a totally like changed person. I'm like, here I am. I'm still PSM, Peter Sir Manager. And this guy is like all gardening, and he's like throwing away like excess leaves and like planting like corn and watermelon. And I'm just like, what is happening? Who is this person? You know?
Yeah, he's changed a lot. I mean, but they grilled him a little hard. He was kind of upset in the reunion when Andy grilled him about, oh, well, every season you say you're a work in progress. And, I guess we're all a work in progress, we all need to change some things along the line. Nobody's perfect. And I love Jackson. He's done his share of, not so great things, but hey, we're all human. We're not perfect.
Yeah. To me, the only perfect person in the world was Jesus Christ, and they crucified him. So you know what? I'm not perfect at all. Oh, no. I'm one of those type of guys who says, I need some titties in my face.
How old are you, Peter?
I am 37, actually. I'm going to be 38 in a year. So 37 as of like last.
I mean, I've been watching you guys for 8 years, and you all look so young. I've aged so much, and you guys still look the
Actually,
same.
you look amazing. You look beautiful, Lynette. What are you
I
talking
look like hell. Look at my hair. Look at.
Oh, you still look good.
Almost.
You still look amazing. You look great. Trust me. And the camera doesn't lie. The camera
the camera. Look like I got 2 black eyes. I don't know why. I'm like, what the heck?
Same here.
My face
Same
looks
here.
like
I got those circles.
I look like Mr. Potato or Mrs. Potato Head with the way the screen is. No?
No.
Maybe it's
no,
just...
you are a beautiful woman. You continue doing you, baby.
Well, thank
Seriously.
you.
You're
so what
welcome,
happened?
Of course.
You were in a relationship in season what? 4 or?
I've been in I was in a relationship in season 4, and then I was in another relationship season 5 and 6, and those ones didn't work out. So now I'm like, and then I was in a relationship just recently, but that didn't work out either. So now I'm like, okay, well, I'm on the market, and I got, we'll see what happens.
No, I want some titties in my face tonight.
I don't know which season it was, but you were in a relationship with a girl, and she had a kid. And then it was
4.
you. It was season 4. So it was you, I think Tom, both of the Toms, or just Tom and Jax, and you guys were babysitting the child. I was like, oh my God, no, you guys were drinking, and poor child.
Yeah, Liam, I remember that. That was hilarious. It was really funny, actually. It was a great episode. Yeah, there was a little bit of backstory to that. Want to get weird with this. It was quite a, I don't know, Sarah didn't really want to leave me or her son. And I was like, we're going to be fine. Liam's in good hands. I mean, I'm a great person. You're dating me, for God's sakes, So she was like, okay, fine. And then it turned out to be a great episode. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
She thought it was a little much. She thought it was too much, man, What can I say?
No.
I don't know.
How does it feel to work with Lisa? She seems like a wonderful person.
She is a wonderful person. I love her. She's actually she's like my second mom. So she's amazing. Seriously. And she actually, like, we've been in communication through this whole thing, because it's been like weird being distant from everybody, but at the same time, you got to do what you got to do.
Well, they're opening restaurants. Are they going to open Sir back up, or?
We're waiting to hear, but I think that it should be very soon. How is everything over there? Is everything opening up already?
Yeah. They opened some restaurants here, like Dine Out, and I think next week, Monday, they're gonna, some people can sit 6. I don't know how that's gonna work, but hopefully.
We gotta do what we gotta do, right?
Yeah.
Lynette, it was amazing talking to you. I hope to see you on.
Likewise, Peter.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, take care. Bye.
All right. Oh boy, Johnny, that was amazing, actually.
Hey, brother.
That was an awesome interview.
That was
What's up, baby?
Fun back and forth. You guys are, a lot of people had a lot to say, and those were some fun stories. We do have some comments that I'd like to take a look at.
Let's do it.
That came in. We had Amy H come in, said she's having
sangria today. Oh, baby, sangria.
Before Lynette came on, she said hi before she came on. Then she came on.
Lynette. Yeah.
Who else do we have? Oh, I did mention if anybody had a story, if they would let us know their story. So you can read that.
I was once selling merchandise at live podcasts, and someone told me that they had gifts for the host. They ended up giving me 15 pounds of hummus. What? Rob, what the hell? They ended up giving you 15 pounds of hummus? What is that? Are you serious? Okay. That's weird, man. That's weird. I tried getting the wrong, Michelle Johnson, I tried getting the wrong car before, when a car was just like mine was parked close, and they thought my battery was dead on my key because it wouldn't unlock. Then the person came to their car and gave me a look like, what are you doing? That's never happened to me, but I've had other weird shit happen to me. So there you go, Michelle. Amy, I could tell you weird paranormal things, but not right now because I'm on my way out. Amy, come on this show one of these days and let me know what your weird paranormal activities are. How about next Wednesday when I'm going super weird? And you guys will see what I'm talking about. Duke, Jax had great sweaters. Those sweaters were amazing, actually. I have a couple of them. Catherine Basso, loving the Weird Wednesday. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to title all of these lives as different titles for themselves. And that being said, I'm kind of wasted. Michelle Johnson, I'm available. Okay, Michelle, I'm available too. That being said, I hope everybody has an amazing rest of your Wednesday. Johnny, I hope you have an amazing rest of your Weird Wednesday. When are you in the hospital?
I hope you do too. I don't know. I will let you know what's going on when I'm in the hospital. And
I'm gonna miss you for those days.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna miss you for those days.
Are you gonna miss me? I'm gonna miss you too. But we will have some fun when I get back.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
But why don't you take us home? I think we ran out of time today, so we have to go. But you can take us home.
Oh man, we have to go. We ran out of time. Shit, I'm sorry, Lisa.
We're done.
Shit.
I'll see you tomorrow.
We get bombarded, and then I run out of my drink. I run out of my alcohol. We run out of time. I'm so sorry, Lisa, that we weren't able to get to you today. Damn it. I will try to get you to you tomorrow, Lisa Vanderpump. I am really, really sorry about the fact that we ran out of time today on this Weird Wednesday, but we'll get to you tomorrow. I hope everyone has an amazing rest of their day, this Weird Wednesday, and hopefully you tune in tomorrow. It'll get even weirder. I'm kidding. Lisa, I'm sorry. I will see you soon, all right? Everybody else, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Guess what day it is? 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 Guess what day it is?
Hump day.
Hump day. Hump day. Hump day. Hump day. Hump day. Hump day.